In this video, we're talking designer dupes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to everyone who's new here. My name is Ashley Park. This is Park Avenue and I have tons of fashion content. So if you love outfit ideas, styling videos, unboxings, lifestyle content, I've got something for you. So check out some of my other videos, and when you find something you like, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because I upload multiple times a week and I don't want you to miss a thing. So for today's video, we're talking about designer dupes. And I went through my collection of things and I found some pieces that to me look like they are inspired by luxury brands or other pieces that are popular or trendy and things like that. Now, I do have some pieces that I'm going to talk about on the flip side that I feel are worth the investment, or that you can find some more affordable pieces that look like it. So we're going to talk about both ends of the spectrum, but I'm not talking about replicas or exact copies or anything that is created and made to pass off as something else. That's not what we're going to be talking about here. We're going to be talking about more so inspiration kind of pieces. And I've worked in luxury retail, and I've worked for, more contemporary brands, and I have worked for super affordable retailers. And I can tell you that inspiration is at every level of the game. In luxury retail, you can see sometimes similarities between, certain designers' pieces or collections or things like that. So it's not uncommon to have things be similar, especially if something's popular or trending or, considered a must-have. Other designers, you'll see them creating things that look like that, or, or create something that's similar, but it has their own specific spin on it. So that's just the way it is. And I'm excited to talk about some of these pieces because a lot of these are some of my most worn pieces. And you guys have seen me style these up on the channel. A couple of things, or maybe one in particular, is fairly new to my collection, but these are things that I have been wearing and loving, and I want to talk to you about. Now, also, inspired pieces, getting things that are let's say you really like a popular item that's trending, buying something that is inspired but more affordable, that will also give you a way of understanding if you want to spend the money on that more expensive piece. Just testing it out. Maybe it's something in a color that you don't usually wear, or that you like, but you're just not sure about, a style that you're not sure about. Whatever the case is, when you buy something that's inspired, it gives you the vibe of it and then lets you see if you like it, if it's something you reach for, and then you might want to consider spending the money on that luxury piece. Because when we buy luxury products or, luxury bags and things like that, we are expecting a certain level of quality, a certain level of even customer service. So unfortunately, that's not always the case. So obviously we have to be wise about the purchases that we're making and just only buy things that we really love. And we give the value to those things. So no matter the price point, anything you buy that you love and it makes you feel good and you get a lot of use out of, whatever the case is, that is a luxury piece. That is something that is valuable because you have given it its value. So all of those things go hand in hand. Now let's get into this first piece because I'm excited about this video. Okay, so first up, I want to talk to you guys about my Steve Madden Chelsea boots. I love these boots so much so that I also have them in white. I highly recommend these boots. If you watch my channel, you have seen them many, many times, styled many, many ways. And if you follow me on Instagram, and I actually mentioned it in a YouTube video before as well, I was actually featured on DSW's website with these boots because, I styled them and it kind of got popular. You guys left a lot of comments about the boots and everything like that. And you guys have been buying them and loving them. So I was featured on DSW's website and I love them. So basically, these are really great boots. Now, these boots, they kind of remind me of the Bottega tire boots. Now, these are not in any way so similar that you see these and think of the Bottega tire boots. Now, the Bottega tire boots are a Chelsea style of boot. They have a little twist on them. They are more chunky, kind of toward the front, and overall a lot chunkier than this boot. And Bottega didn't invent the Chelsea boot. They've been around, but obviously the Bottega tire boot was very trendy. It was very popular, and it was a very coveted, a must-have kind of a boot. And this reminds me of it. Now, I don't feel like I need those Bottega tire boots. So for me, it just isn't a must-have item. This does what I needed to do. I think they're really beautiful and they look really well made. They have more so like a matte black kind of look to them, and I really like that. I didn't have a pair of boots like this in my collection, and I really needed these, and I love them so much that I got them in white as well. So I will link to them in the description box for you guys, because if you're looking for a boot like this, these are going to be really good. And they're really good with like shorts, even in the summer and spring. If you go to festivals or concerts, this is a great boot to throw on with a cute little dress and a bare leg. I've done that look before. Or you can throw it on with like shorts and an oversized t-shirt. These kinds of boots are timeless and they're a lot of fun. Next up, I have another pair of Steve Madden boots, and these are called the Portrait, I believe, but I'll link them for you guys because they are still available. But these are a dupe of the Gia Borghini boots. And now, I honestly, when I initially saw those boots, I thought they were really cute, but I didn't feel like, oh, I need to get those boots. I considered them for a while after because I was looking for a pair of like creamy or white boots, and the Gia Borghini boots came in a white, and I was like, oh, maybe I should consider those. And so I kind of was like, I'm not sure. I don't think I really need them. It's not a big deal. And then I passed. Then I was in DSW not long ago, and they had these. I tried them on, and I actually really love them. So had I found these before, got to try them out, I might have considered getting another color in the actual Gia Borghini boots, but I'm happy with these. And I'm like building like the different styles of boots that I have in my collection because I'm kind of like redoing everything. And so I don't feel like I still need to get the Gia Borghini boots, but I'm not going to say I'm not going to get them. I'm just saying right now I'm not actively looking to acquire a pair, but I really do like these a lot. They are a little bit on the heavy side, but not too heavy to wear. They're not uncomfortable. I like the fact that it has a nice, like kind of a large opening, and because it doesn't have any zippers, so it makes it easy to slide your foot in comfortably. I would wear these through the airport because they're so easy to put on, which is really great because they don't have any zippers. So I really like these a lot, and I will have them linked for you guys if I didn't mention that already, because they are still available. And I decided to go with these because I don't have a color, because even when I was trying them on in the store, I was like, I don't know, are these like too trendy? Are they too right now? I don't know, but this style of a boot is going to be okay. Even if it's not trending, it's going to be okay. It's going to be still very cute, and you know, I'm still going to be happy with them even after the trends have passed. So it's important to also recognize, are you buying an item because it's trendy, or are you buying an item because you love it? It fits a hole in your wardrobe and it's really your style. That's something you have to think about too. But I really like these. You know, I'm happy that I have them, and I'm glad I went with them. But I'm also glad I didn't really have to spend too much on them, because they're not necessarily a shoe that I would get if it was a lot of money, but you know, because it wasn't, I thought it was a great buy, you know? I like them. Next up, I want to talk to you guys about headbands. I love headbands. I've always loved headbands. Now, them being on trend, it comes kind of like in and out, but this padded headband was something that was made really popular by Prada. At least recently, they didn't invent the padded headband, but Prada did bring it back in a big way. Now, obviously the Prada ones are more recognizable for like the crystals and the embellishments. They have the beautiful satin ones. They look really gorgeous, and they're like crowns. That's why I was so attracted to them, because they're like crowns and they have just beautiful embellishment. So I have really just been collecting headbands. If they're beautiful, I want to have it. Now, I don't like it to be too large. The Prada headbands, for me, now I haven't tried one on, but when I see them, they just look too large for me to make the investment, because I wouldn't wear it that often. So for a piece that I wouldn't wear that often, I don't mind spending, you know, even $50 on it, because I know that I will wear it here and there or whenever I feel like it, but I didn't spend so much money on it that, you know, I feel like it wasn't worth the buy. So I got these from quite a few different places, but this one here that I got from Zara looks so similar to a crystal gold Prada headband that I've seen. And then this one you guys might recognize, I got recently from Loft. This is really pretty. It doesn't really remind me of a Prada headband, only so much so that, you know, it kind of has that sheen, like a satin version, but it is padded and it looks gorgeous. I'll link to a video when I'm wearing it if you guys want to see. And then this is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, this pearl headband. I'm really so much still obsessed with this. I love it so much. This one actually is from Express, and it looks really expensive. And it's well made. I've never had any issues with any of the pearls falling off. I love that. And then this one is Zara as well. And then this black one actually looks similar to a Prada one that I have seen, but this one is really gorgeous. I like that it's black because it blends into my hair, but then it has a little bit of a sheen when the light hits it. Really nice. So I'll link to the Prada headbands, but there are so many embellished headbands at a lot of different price points. So you guys can definitely find some things. I will link to similar items in a few different price points with all the items that I'm showing you guys because there are a lot to choose from. And one thing that's really great about all this like inspiration going around is that somebody's gonna have something for you. A lot of these brands, they see something that's popular, trending, and then they recreate it and then put like a little bit of a twist on it. You know, they might offer a color that you haven't seen, you know, a pearl variation, a beaded variation, a crystal variation, you know, things like that. I think that's what keeps it fun. And, you know, girls like options. Next up, we're going to talk about one of my favorite accessories, and that's sunglasses. I absolutely love sunglasses, and these are a extremely oversized pair of aviators from the Attico. You guys, I really love these so much. So I have been styling them up a lot lately, and I actually got these in a collaboration that I did with Louisa Viaroma. I really love these sunglasses so much, you guys, but I have not been able to link to them since I did that collaboration. Now, I have been able to find similar. Now, these I highly recommend. I don't remember how much they were, but they were upwards of $200. I would say so, because that's usually around the designer frame price, upwards of $200. And I really like these. I would pay full price for these. I would pay for these. I think they're gorgeous. But since I couldn't find them, I have been linking to other options for you guys. And one option in particular is from Free People. And they have something that is really similar or that gives the same vibe. Now, designer dupes aren't always so similar that you can tell, oh my gosh, that's you know, a dupe of an exact thing. Sometimes you don't get that. Sometimes you're just looking to create that vibe. So I will try to link things for you guys that gives the vibe. When you see me style these up, you can get that same vibe with these Free People sunglasses that I'm sharing with you guys. You know, it doesn't always have to be like an exact copy, so recognizable that you have to go for that item. Sometimes you're just looking for a vibe. And I really like these, and I would recommend an oversized pair of shades any day. For me, it's just a really great statement. They're just bold and beautiful, and they add a luxe element to any outfit. Even when I just have on like sweatpants and a sweatshirt and sneakers, I throw on my oversized shades, and it's like fabulous. I just love it, and it adds a really great element to any outfit. Love, love, love. And these are another pair of one of my favorite sunglasses. These are the butterfly shades from Gucci. Now, I found a pair on Free People as well. They don't look anything like this, so I'm just gonna show you guys that I think that they are really cute. They have like a side like open kind of a profile. They have a clear frame, and they look nothing like this. But they do give you that Gucci feel, because Gucci sunglasses, to me, when I see them, it's like I can tell that they're Gucci sunglasses. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I see a pair of Gucci shades, I just feel like I know that they're Gucci. And these are obviously recognizably Gucci because these butterfly shades are pretty iconic. And so I found this clear framed pair of shades on Free People's website, and I think that they could give you like a Gucci vibe. And then I'll also link to some similar ones for you guys in the description box, because there are just so many options out there, you guys, that you don't have to worry about, you know, having to spend the money if you don't want to, or you don't, you know, you just can't. You can find something that gets you the vibe that you're looking for. Sometimes you just have to look a little bit more, but there are so many options out there. So be sure and check the description box. And actually, the Free People sunglasses that I linked for you guys that I said reminds me of these Attico sunglasses. They also kind of could remind me of these Ferragamo sunglasses that I have, because they have some different shades available in the Free People sunglasses. I feel like you can kind of get this vibe as well. I love these. They have a purple to orange gradient. They're so cute. And they do give me a vintage vibe. They're very 70s, and you guys know I love that look. Okay, so now we are going to move into jewelry. Now, you guys know I love jewelry. If you watch my channel, you know that I love jewelry, especially gold jewelry. And I show you guys my jewelry collection in a past video. Recently, I did not my entire collection, but a lot of pieces that I really wear a lot and that I love. So I'll link to that video in the cards, and you guys can check it out if you want to see that, if you're a jewelry lover like me. But now these pieces I'm going to talk to you guys about are my David Yurman pieces. I love these so much. And these are like, my bangles are a part of the Solari collection, but I'm talking specifically about that rope style, because I see this rope style across, you know, different collections in David Yurman. So like this cable kind of feature that a lot of their pieces have is what I'm telling you guys about now. So I really like that. And I know that this is at a price point that might not be affordable for some people, but you might still want this look, which is fine, which is what a lot of us do. So brands like Ana Luisa, they have a ring that has a similar style like cable feature in the ring. They have it in 2 different sizes. They have a thinner ring that looks very similar to a David Yurman ring, and then they also have a thicker version. So you can definitely get a style like this at different price points. And I really love Ana Luisa jewelry. You guys know I work with Ana Luisa, and I have a lot of their pieces, and I love the quality of their pieces. They're not solid gold. They do have a nice thick layer of gold over their base metal, and I have not had any problems with their jewelry turning or tarnishing or breaking or being uncomfortable or anything like that. So I highly recommend it. I also do have quite a few pieces of fashion jewelry. Now I have decided that I want to spend less on fashion jewelry and more on like gold pieces. So I do really love brands like David Yurman, and I do really love brands like Ana Luisa. So you can get what you're looking for at any price point. Now, what I will say is I'm not going to stop buying fashion jewelry. Even though I have like luxury fashion jewelry, I have Dior pieces, like the earrings that I'm wearing right now are Dior. I have a Dior ring that looks like a vintage gold with a pearl on it. Now, I'm not going to stop getting those, even though they're not gold. They don't even have like gold plating sometimes. So you're essentially just buying a piece of metal that's very, very marked up because of the name, but they are so beautiful. And I just like beautiful things. So it doesn't matter to me whether it's, fashion jewelry from a luxury brand or fashion jewelry from, any like just regular store at the mall. It doesn't matter to me as long as it's a piece that I love. And every kind of, like fashion jewelry has a place. Any kind of jewelry, whether it's high-end fashion jewelry or, fashion pieces that are going to turn after you wear them one time, I feel like it all has a place because you might be going on like vacation and you don't want to misplace your more expensive pieces. I have lost rings that I love on vacation. And so you might want to get something that's, extremely affordable and you only paid a couple of dollars for it. You wear it to the beach. You might lose it in the water, but you don't care. You got your pictures with your gold jewelry on. So it doesn't matter to you. So I feel like there's a place for all ranges of the price points that can fit into your lifestyle. And so I'm not going to stop buying fashion jewelry, but I do want to put more of an emphasis on gold pieces. Next up, I want to talk to you guys about this necklace. This is a really long necklace that you can layer up with. You can just like double it up and then you can wear it a few different ways. I really love this necklace. I actually purchased, it was a gift. I was on a family vacation in Spain. We went to Marbella and we picked up some necklaces and a couple of clothes like in a market. It was really pretty. And where we were, we could actually see Morocco across like the water. It was really nice. So anyway, I really, really love this. And I think that it's beautiful. But it is a dupe of the Van Cleef & Arpels Alhambra necklace. Now, the Alhambra is a collection from Van Cleef & Arpels they have bracelets, they have rings, they have large single motif necklaces, they have ones that look like this, they have earrings. It's an entire collection. The pieces are gorgeous. Now, at the time that I got this, I actually didn't know anything about Van Cleef & Arpels Alhambra collection. This was just something that was pretty. So we picked up a couple of these. They were gorgeous. And I actually don't wear it almost at all. Now, I had it kind of packed up with some other fashion pieces that I don't wear very often. And then I was going through my collection of things and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I had these. So I'm going to style them up some more and get some more wear out of them because they're so pretty. And you know what? The Alhambra collection I think is gorgeous and I would love to have a piece. But I had been thinking about my luxury wish list, and this is kind of like a piece of another video. But since we're here, I had been thinking about that and, what kind of like an arm stack I've been wanting to work on and build because I do like to layer up my pieces. And today I'm keeping it simple with just 2 pieces, but I really do love to work it up, really go crazy when I'm wearing shorter sleeves or when my arms are showing. But I don't know, the internet can do one of 2 things. The internet can make you really, really love something and want to get it, or the internet can completely ruin it for you. And you see it so much that you actually can't stand to look at it anymore. And right now, the Alhambra collection from Van Cleef is trending hugely in the luxury community. I don't know if it goes in waves. I feel like since I started my channel and I have gotten deeper into luxury, it's just everywhere all the time. And I don't know, it kind of makes you, I still would love to have a piece, but because you see it so much, it kind of tricks you into thinking that everybody has something when that's really not the case. I mean, how many Alhambra pieces do you guys see when you leave the house? Do you know what I'm saying? But because we spend so much time on the internet, sometimes we forget that that's not the real world. So I'm still up in the air. I would love to have a piece, but I'm not actively, looking to acquire it. But if it happens, I would love to have it. But till then, I got this, and I think it's really beautiful, and I love the color. And these come in so many colors. Even the Alhambra collection, I don't know, what colors are currently available, but they have like beautiful blues. They have onyx. I saw that one is currently available because I've seen some people sharing like unboxings and recently getting them, especially during like the holiday and around Christmas time when people were buying a lot of gifts. Now they come in so many colors and they are very pretty. And I love the gold, of course, but you can find this at a few different price points. I see a lot of other brands, creating inspired versions of this. And lastly, I want to talk to you guys about a couple of handbags. So this bag is a quilted padded style bag that I got from Zara a while back. I love this bag. It's patent leather, and you guys know I love patent leather. If you have been watching my channel, you know how much I love patent leather. And then I love the color of this patent leather. It's kind of like a midnight blue. I really like this. I also love that it has the same color stitching. I'm not a huge fan of contrast stitching, and I really like that they made it the same color. To me, that was kind of like a nice way of, elevating the bag. Had this been contrast stitching, I don't know that I would have liked it at all, really. So I really like that. I also really love that they have a darker color hardware. To me, that elevated the bag as well. Now, I just love gold. I already told you guys that when we were talking about the jewelry, but I do feel like, a different color hardware other than silver on a bag that is not very expensive or have the quality of a luxury brand. These little details to me make it feel more elevated. So that's why I really love this. And of course, that puffer style trend is huge and it's not going anywhere. I really love that whole, like wear it like a clutch, throw it under your arm and go. Really easy, casual, but you can dress it up and wear it into the office if you wanted to. This also has a top handle. I really didn't wear it like that. I mostly wore it like, clutch style, but I really, really love that. Now, I don't know if I got this bag first or my Saint Laurent puffer. I don't remember which one I got first. I feel like I got this one first and then this one after. And I see that's how much I really like this one, that I had this one anyway. And I was like, let me get this one because it's so beautiful. But this bag, you guys ask me so many questions about still, and I've had it for a few years now. This Saint Laurent puffer is about $2,300 or $2,500. I can't really remember the price point, but it is pricey. I feel like it is worth it because I've had it so long and I've worn it a lot and I haven't had any issues with it. As a matter of fact, any of my Saint Laurent bags I don't have any issues with. I don't know what they do to the leather because it is so soft and like so buttery, but it has not had any issues. Of course, over time you get like a little bit of scratches, but overall the bag looks pretty new. If you looked at it, it's only when you really, really examine it, you can see a little bit of corner wear. That's really it. But besides that, the bag is in really excellent condition. The hardware, that's one of the questions I get asked the most about is the hardware. And I don't have any issues. There's no chipping, there's no cracking, there's no flaking. I barely have any scratches. On here, I can see one. Is that even one? I don't even know if that's a scratch. Oh yeah, there's one. One tiny little like indent. And I don't know if that is even something that I did. You know what I mean? Like it's so tiny that I don't even know if I did it or if it came like that. But it's not even, you can't even see it. So I don't have that issue with any, like there's no scratching anywhere, really, like at all. No scuffing, no marks or anything. And I don't baby my bags. I'm not hard on them. I don't put them on the floor or things like that, but I don't baby them. So like I wear them, I don't think about it, I don't worry about it. And whatever happens just happens. But they have a good life. I'll say that. I really love this bag and I still recommend it. And this bag is not going anywhere. Like I would recommend you guys getting a puffer bag if you wanted to try out the trend. Because when this first like popped up, I feel like, people were kind of uneasy about it, especially this bag in particular. I know when I went to the store, I went to the Saint Laurent boutique and I was like trying on and I'm like, I don't know, because it was black on black, but I was like, am I going to like this style in a year from now? I just wasn't sure at the time, but it had everything that I needed. I was looking for this size. And so it checked a lot of boxes. So I was just like, let me go with it. And at the time, this was brand new. This bag, I didn't see this bag on anyone and they only had 2 sizes. I think they just had this size and one size smaller. So I just was like, I don't know. But now they have clutch versions. They have, you know, even smaller sizes. They have so many colors. It comes in denim. So that's clearly a sign that this bag is not going anywhere. So if you've been thinking about it, I say go ahead and go for it. But of course, you can check out some inspired, some bags that are inspired by this if you want to try the trend out, but you don't want to, you know, go ahead and take the leap and actually invest some money in it. But I say go for it because this bag is great. So that is it, you guys. Those are some of my favorite designer dupes and some of my favorite designer pieces. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Do you guys like to try out trends or, you know, high ticket items? Do you like to try them out on a more affordable scale first and then pick up the luxury item, or do you like to just go ahead and jump in and pick up the luxury piece that you like in the first place? Let me know in the comments, and of course give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? I really would love to have you. Make sure you guys check me out on some other platforms as well. I'll have links to my Instagram and Pinterest in the description box. Instagram is a great place to follow me because I can really like chat with you guys in real time. And then also Pinterest is a good place to check me out because I upload individual outfit photos, so that way you guys can build your own fashion boards, reference boards. If you like to do like outfit inspo kind of things, you guys can do that with, you know, over on Pinterest. So be sure and check me out there as well. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. I get a lot of questions about how to grow a YouTube channel, how to start, equipment recommendations, what do I do? So I wrote a book and I'm sharing it with you guys. It's gonna detail everything that I did to grow my channel, specific information and actionable steps that you can take to grow your YouTube channel. So if you are just wanting to start one, but you just have no idea where to start, you get overwhelmed and it just seems so far away for you, this book will help you. If you already have a YouTube channel and maybe you've plateaued or you're just not seeing any kind of growth, or you're not seeing the kind of growth that you feel like you should be seeing, this book will help you. It's gonna detail everything that I have done, and it'll have actionable steps that you guys can take to get you to the next level for your YouTube channel. So click the link in the description box and get started on your channel.